But when there's something else going on, right, we're blocked or we're anxious, we don't know what to do, then we can call that mental paralysis. It's a much less negative view of what's going on there. And I think by looking at it this way, like if you have a client, again, who's not providing you with information you've asked for, it's you putting off that process of planning for your owner exit, we can have more compassion for the other person, more compassion for ourselves when we take this more neutral view. So let's say some of you are thinking, yeah, I have a son or a daughter in the business, or maybe more than one, and at some point I need to plan for this. It's difficult to do. It's wonderful and it's rewarding, but it's difficult. And so these are some things to keep in mind so that you can make it more, or ensure that it's more successful. Plan early and often. I think that's one of the things I say most often. Plan early and often, because it's really complicated. Things change over time. Kids grow up. They have their own interests or ideas about the business. So planning early and often helps a great deal.
This subject of exit planning is a passion for me. It's what caused me to found Exit Planning Strategies back in 2005, before this subject matter seemed to blossom as it has. And at that time, I was introduced to an organization. Some of you may be familiar with it. It's called Business Enterprise Institute. It was started by a merger and acquisition attorney in Denver, Colorado. He established the organization and basically made it a collaborative, multidisciplinary, comprehensive approach to this subject of exit planning. When we look at incentive plans, I always say at least have these four designed. So important. I work with owners that say, do you do an incentive plan? Yep. Well, help me to understand how it works. Well, at the end of the year, depending upon how we've done, I give bonuses out to everybody. Well, that's not an incentive plan. That's a seasonal bonus. And understand the difference. For an incentive plan, it's your key people. Having a financial benchmark, performance or financial benchmark, is critical. Communicating it to the key people. It can be as elaborate or as simple as the owner wants, and here's what I typically see. The owner says, if we increase EBITDA by X percentage over the previous year, I'll take 30% of that increase, put it in a pool, divide it between my 3 or 4 key people. That's a perfect example.